This video was made possible by the EA Game Changers program. Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a build and buy overview for the new Dream Home Decorator Game Pack for The Sims 4. So yes, I'm going to be doing an actual build and buy overview this pack around because I haven't done one in ages. And usually I just jump straight into building, but this time, because there are so many items and it's very different from any other build buy that we already have, I decided to do an actual build buy overview, like a complete one. I'm going to be showing you all of the items, most of the swatches and all of that stuff. So yeah, so let's jump straight on into that. Now first off, you'll see that my Sims right here actually have on some of the new clothes as well, and I will be doing a Create a Sim overview that should be up either later today or either tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure in what order I'm posting things, but yeah, so let's jump straight on into the build buy overview. And as you can see, I've already laid out everything on the lot, and there's a lot of items. Like, I'm not even going to try and count how many items there are, but as you can see, this is an insanely big catalog. I think we have more build buy stuff in this pack than we have in probably I think we have like expansion packs that don't have as many items as this. But yeah, so let's start off on like one point of the lot and move through it. So first off, we do have 3 new doors. We have 2 like sliding doors and they all have a bunch of swatches. And then we also have 1 more modern kind of plain door. And this door is probably the one that I'm going to be using most in like any of my builds, because it's just a nice plain modern door. It has really nice handles and I'm going to be using this everywhere. But yeah, we didn't get any new windows, which is kind of a like letdown for me, because I would have liked a few, just I don't know, just a little bit more, I don't know, just more usable modern doors, not doors, windows that are just, they're modern but they're not super stylized. It's kind of what I'm trying to say. But we didn't get any new like windows or anything like that. We did get 1 new wallpaper, and it's actually this one. There's trilateral ornamentations. There's like 8 different swatches that you can see laid out on the wall right here. It should make a very nice accent wall in a room. It's probably a little bit too busy to use for like a whole room or like a whole wall, but using it as a nice like accent wallpaper should be really nice. And that's basically all of the bold stuff that we got. We didn't get any new flooring or fences or anything like that, mostly just like furniture items. We did get 2 new plants for starters. We got this one, which is like a floor plant, and it's not my favorite. I'm probably not going to be using it too much because it looks really flat. I think it's supposed to look like feathers, or not feathers, but like grassy things. And yeah, it's just not it's not really my style, and also it looks really flat, but it looks super trippy if you like tilt the camera a little bit. It looks like it moves, which is just kind of weird to me. So definitely not my favorite plant. And then we did get these cute little like wall succulent things. Again, they kind of look like really flat for some reason. These plants definitely aren't my favorite ones that we have in the game or that we've gotten with the pack, but they're okay. They do fit with the whole style of everything. Then we did get 2 new mirrors. We got this one, and I do just want to say I'm not going to go through all of these swatches for all of the items because there are a lot of swatches. Like, every item comes in so many different swatches, but they do all come in just a plain black, a plain white, and then a bunch of really nice wood colors as well. I think there are like 3 or 4 different wood tones as well. So yeah, a bunch of like versatility in them, I guess is what I should say. We did get 2 new paintings as well, which I really love these paintings. These paintings are absolutely stunning. We have these like 2-tile wide ones that have like 3 different prints on them, I guess I should say. So they have 3 different prints on them, and each one has like different woods, like a different frame and different colors and all of that stuff. Then we also have this small like square one with a bunch of different like pictures in it, which is really pretty. I'm going to be using those a lot. Now, moving on to other like wall decorations, we do have this thing, which is kind of like a wood cut out kind of modern art piece, which I really like this. I like that it comes in black and white. It comes in 3 wood swatches, and then it also comes in some more like colorful swatches as well, which is really pretty. And then we have this like style board or like inspiration board for your decorator sims. I mean, it's not functional, you can't actually interact with it like you can with the fashion designer one, but this is really cute. I really like this. I might try and build like that exact house that's on, you know, that floor plan that they have, which I don't know, that might be a little bit of fun. So yeah, we'll see if we can do that and maybe use some of the colors on these boards for like inspiration. That could be really fun. But yeah, so those are all of the like wall decorations. We did get 3 new rugs as well, which I'm very happy about. I mean, this one has, I don't know, it's super bright here in Oasis Springs right now. So let me just see if I can show off the colors a little bit better in maybe like the morning light. So yeah, we have this one. Now, the prints on this one is a little bit bright for me, personally. I mean, I like the black. I like this one as well. But, I mean, I'll probably use, like, all of the bright swatches as well, because a lot of my builds tend to be very bright for some reason. And then we have this one, which is really, really nice. I think the big one is probably my favorite, but I really like this one as well. And then we have the big one that I mentioned, and this one is a little bit more subdued. There are a few, like, bright swatches or, like, parts of the rug, like this one with the bright yellow accents is really pretty. I like that a lot. And then something you might have noticed is the fact that we got 11 new beds. So we did get 4 like loft beds, and then we did get 4 single beds to match those. So basically bunk bed sets. We got 4 bunk bed sets. Then we got another single bed and 2 double beds. So let me just go through some of these swatches, because like I said, there are so many swatches on all of the items. I don't think there's a single item that has like less than 5 swatches. So yeah, there's a lot of swatches, and I kind of try to like lay all of them out with their like matching bed. So all of the bottom ones have the same swatches as the top ones. So I'm just going to show you guys one of them, but I really like this one especially. I don't know, it's just so pretty. I love that. And then we also have this one, which is a little bit more modern, kind of looking a little bit less kid-like, if that makes sense. A little bit more grown-up, I guess, is probably a better way of describing it. And then we have this one, which I love the little like wooden frame on it and all of the colors. There's a lot of bright, fun colors. But also, none of these items are so bright that you wouldn't ever be able to use them, if that makes sense. Because there are some items in The Sims 4 that just have bright fuchsia colors, like neon almost, and it's unusable. But all of these items, from what I could see, they're all very much like usable swatches, if that makes sense. So there's like a bright yellow, but it's not so bright that you can't use it, and the rest of the bed is fairly neutral, so it kind of tones it down a bit, if that makes sense. And then we do have 2 double beds. Now that double bed does actually match this single bed, so it's basically like a double bed version of it, which is really nice. I really like that. And yeah, I don't know, it's such a pretty bed. It's such a pretty bed. I love the headboard on this one especially. I love this swatch. So pretty. And then we also have this one, which is again just a little bit more simple. It's very like, I don't know anything about Scandinavian architecture or style or anything like that, like interior design. It's not something I'm super familiar with. but I've heard from people that actually live in like Denmark and places like that, that all of the items in this pack really do have a very Scandinavian like vibe to them, which, and I think I've also heard even the team, like the Sim Guru team, actually describe it that way, as being inspired by Scandinavian design. So yeah, I really like that. I love that so much. And yeah, so moving on from the beds, we do have a few new chairs. We do have a bar height chair with, again, a ton of different swatches. Then we have 3 dining chairs. Now this one kind of looks a little bit more like something you might use as like an office chair or something, which I would love to do that. I mean, I would love to have a chair like this. It's so pretty. And then we have 2 other dining chairs as well. This one is a little bit more simple, and then this one is just a nice usable dining chair, which I keep saying like usable items, but the only reason I'm saying that is because we have so many items in this game that's just too personalized or too stylized, and you can't really use them for anything, for like any other style than what they were designed as, if that makes sense. So having items that can work for different styles, or that's simple enough that you can make it work for different styles, is something that I very much enjoy, and I'm really happy we have stuff like that now. So moving on, we also have 2 like ottoman type things. So yeah, these are like 2 bench ottoman type, I don't know, I think they're called ottomans. I think love seat, that one's called a love seat. That one's called a sitting bench. So yeah, there's 2 of these. If I use these a lot at like the foot of my beds in my like fancier sim bedrooms. And then moving on to the big like weirdly shaped elephant in the room, we have modular sofas. Now everyone knew modular sofas were coming. It's something that they've shown off a lot in trailers and the live streams and everything. But yeah, we have modular sofas finally. And these are like the 2 different sofa sets that we got, and these are actually all of the pieces. Now if you go to like sofas, you can actually find them underneath like sofas, you can find them underneath living chairs as well, because they all have actually a living chair, like a single sofa version. So this is literally just a chair, but these pieces actually all snap together, which is really nice. So yeah, they kind of, if you can actually I think you can auto place them. Yeah, so if you go to the like sofa category and you look down here, kind of where you'd have it for counters as well, you can click auto sofas on or off, and then if you go ahead and you place them like this, they snap and they make like an auto sofa. So it's really easy to use. It's not super complicated or anything like that. But if you want to be a little bit more like personal with it and go a little bit more in depth, you can actually just click on the little wrench icon like right next to them, click on that, and then you can select your own pieces. So it works exactly like a counter basically. But we have a wedge piece, which is that one over there, the yellow one. We have a armless piece, which is kind of just like the middle pieces. We have a like flat piece, which are these ones. So these ones, I haven't really figured out how you're meant to use them with the sofa, but that could just be me being stupid. So yeah, just like you can probably use them if you don't want to have like an end piece, you can just make it like a flat piece like that if you don't want to have like an armrest on it. But yeah, you have those. Then you also have obviously the 2 end pieces, and you have the like outer corner piece, which is this one if you want to curve around like that. And then you also have the like large wedge, which is that one, which would look really cute in like, I don't know, maybe like in a bay window or something. Or if you literally just want to make like a round sofa, which you can totally do, this could be so cool. having this in like maybe a community lot or something, having a like cute little sitting corner in community lots or whatever, that can be really, really nice. And that's the one style of it that we have, the tough and tufted sectional sofa. That's a mouthful. And then we also have a couch evolved, the sectional sofa. So they all have the exact same like pieces, but the style of this one is a little bit different. And as you can see, all of the pieces, I gave all of them different colors. Now there are more swatches than the ones that I'm showing, but yeah, I wanted to give all of them different colors so you could see that they're literally all like individual pieces. So those are the sectional sofas. Then we also have underneath both like the sofa category and the living chair category, we have the Shea lounge pieces. Now there's one for this one, and then there's one for that one as well. So these pieces you would basically use if you wanted to, for example, make a like day bed kind of thing, or like a Shea lounge kind of like thing. And if you click on the little like wrench icon on them, you can actually select 4 different pieces. So I've laid all of them out here. We have the single one that you can use as a standalone lounge. We have the like the left arm. We have a right arm, and then we have a armless one. So this is the armless one, but you can actually make them like work like that, and your Sims will be able to use like both of these. So that's really, really nice. That could be really fun for like a celebrity mansion, or maybe like on a deck somewhere by a pool or something like that. That could be really, really fun to use and play around with. And then obviously we also have the one that's in the other sofa style, in like all of the same pieces, same colors, all of that stuff. We also have just some like stand-alone chairs. So we have the Goes With Anything Ottoman, this one, which is kind of the same style as that little love seat over there. We also have the Rags to Riches chair, which is really nice. I love that they kind of used a challenge name for this one, which is really cool. So yeah, a bunch of different colors. I love this pink for some reason, even though I'm someone that doesn't usually like pink. But I really like that. I love all of the muted colors. I keep saying that, but it's so true. And then we have this masterpiece chair. It kind of reminds me of an egg chair. I'm not gonna lie, like the shape of it. But I really like it. It's so just normal looking. I don't mean that to sound like an insult, like it's a normal looking chair. I mean that as a compliment, considering how many weird and wacky things we have in this game. Having something normal is very nice. But then we also have one swoopy backed sofa. So this is kind of like a sofa to match that chair, I guess. So yeah, all of the same swatches, but this one actually comes with pillows, which I really like. I wish some of the like sectional sofa pieces came with pillows, maybe like the corner pieces or like the end pieces. I wish they came with like pillows, because that would have been really nice. I love when the team actually include pillows in their sofas and stuff like that. It just makes them so much more, I don't know, like look lived in and just comfortable, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's all of the like living room sofa type things that we have. Okay, moving on from living room sofa type things, let's move on to the curtains. First off, we do have 3 new curtains, or technically it's 1 curtain, but it's in like all 3 of the wall heights, so that's really nice. It's just a plain simple curtain. Unfortunately, there's no like unpatterned swatches, but all of the patterns, again, they're not super busy, so they should be fairly usable, I think, at least for me personally. But yeah, we have like the curtains. Then we move on to the kitchen items, which is something that I know a lot of people have been very excited about, myself included. So we don't have any new, like, we do have some new sinks, but they're like bathroom sinks, so I'll get to them in a second. But we don't have any new refrigerators, but we do have like 6 new like stove oven type things. So let's move on to these ones first. But as you guys can see, these are just like regular counters, and then obviously you can swap in the different kinds of ovens that you want to use. So there's an electric oven, which I think is this one. Yeah, I think this is the electric one, right? Yeah, that's the electric one, and that's the gas oven. So you can slot them into any counters that you like, not just ones that come with this pack. And you can actually also slot them into like island counters. I don't know why I just forgot the word for that. But yeah, they also slot into island counters as well, and they don't clip through the back or anything like that, so you actually can't see them from that side, which is really great. And again, they come in just a crap ton of swatches, which I don't know who would ever want a minty stove, or like a pink stove, or like oven, I guess I should say. But there you go, you can have a pink oven if you're someone that would like a pink oven. I'm not gonna judge, you do you, but yeah, that's just a little bit bright for me. But then we also have the Induct-O-Matic. So this is like the countertop stove that they were talking about. And we have a like electric one. I keep forgetting words. English is just not happening today. And then we also have a gas burning one as well. So the electric one is a little bit less expensive than the gas one. The gas one, even like the oven and the stove, they're both a little bit more expensive than the electric ones. So just keep that in mind if you're like budgeting, if you're someone that plays on a budget, I guess. But yeah, the gas one has a ton of different colors. Like it has an orange swatch and a mint swatch for some weird reason. And then the electric one only has like 5 different swatches, but that makes sense to me. You probably wouldn't have this in like a bright pink. That would just be a lot personally. But yeah, so those are the ovens. And then we also have the no space electric oven space saver. So yeah, I don't know exactly what makes this different from like those ovens. I think this is just like an oven. But I think I saw Simguru Ninja, I believe, mention on Twitter that these, like the countertop ones, the like countertop ovens that kind of just look like microwaves, they can actually be used in dorms, I think. So for like Discover University, you can actually put these in like dormitories, which I think I saw him mention that, and I think that's what it means. So you will be able to have them in dorms. But yeah, don't quote me on that. I could be totally wrong. But yeah, so those are the, like, I guess the appliances that we got. We also got 2 new kitchen sets, as you can obviously tell. So these are the this is the first one that we got. The wow, I cannot speak. I mean this one. This one is the modern countertop by a name that I cannot pronounce, and I'm not even gonna try. And yeah, we also have the island counter for them. I love these. These are so nice. They do have the drawers on this side, unfortunately, which is kind of impractical. You would expect them to have drawers on this side that you can actually access, not the side where people will be sitting. If you have like island sofas, island chairs, like bar stools. But yeah, that's just one little complaint. But again, they do have a ton of different swatches, and they have some of them with like glass pieces, and I try to lay out all of like different pieces of them. So we do have obviously the like inner counter thingies as well. Inner counter thingies, that's not a word. But yeah, apparently like explanations are like really going great tonight. But yeah, we have all of like different pieces, the like end pieces, the middle pieces. I try to do the same for like the regular counters as well. And again, they do just have a ton of different swatches. And I love that there's a plain black and a plain white. It makes my life as a builder so much easier. And then we also have the counters for this specific set. So we have obviously the full length counter, we have the corner pieces. This is one of the end pieces, the other end piece, the like corner wraparound piece as well, which looks very nice. I love the handles, or the fact that it doesn't really have handles. I really like that. It looks so modern and like sleek, which is something I really enjoy. And this is the like tiny one as well that I forgot to put out. And then moving on, we also have the drawerized, that's a weird word, drawerized, I'm not going to try and say that, counter. But yeah, so basically I think it refers to the fact that it has a lot of drawers. But yeah, so we have the regular counter that I tried to lay out in a few of the color swatches. But yeah, so we do have some of them that's like really nice like this, with like dark wood like accents to it, and like the sides of it is dark wood, which looks so nice. I love that. I love this like warm, almost red wood that they included in this pack. It looks really nice. But yeah, so we also have a cute little like end piece with a like little towel hanging on it and everything. And then we also have obviously the counter piece, not counter pieces, the island pieces, that again, just a ton of different swatches. And I think these actually have the like drawers on the right side. So yeah, they do have drawers on this side, not the side where people would be sitting. And then yeah, this one actually, this is one of the like end pieces for the island, and it actually has like cutting boards in it, and it just looks like it has storage. And this one has shelves on the side, which looks really great. So yeah, those are all of the like kitchen items, and then these are just the counters, not counters, the cabinets. Again, English not happening today, or like not happening tonight. But yeah, we have the I'm just gonna say counters, and yeah, it's not counters, it's a cabinet, but whatever. We have the cabinets, and then this one has a cute little like glass piece in it, which looks great. And yeah, it looks really nice. And then we have just an open one, we have the smaller one, we have a full length one, kind of. It's not like full length like the other one is, but I guess this one is supposed to go like over the top of a counter. So it's kind of supposed to like blend in, if that makes sense. And then we just have the like little end piece with some really nice plates in it, which I honestly wish they would have given us with all of these like modular furniture that we got with this pack. I really wish they would have given us some actual plates as a decorative item that we could have placed anywhere. That would have been so nice and so appreciated. But we also got a few different lights as well. We got these like two hanging lights. So technically there's 4 of them, but we got a version with a trio of them grouped together, and then we got a single one as well. So that's really nice that they gave it to us like that. So yeah, there's a bunch of different colors. And then this one is a like Bonnie Bonnet lighting. So it kind of reminds me of Bonnie Bennett from the Vampire Diaries, if that makes sense. Even though the light itself doesn't remind me of her at all. But anyway, so yeah, this one is kind of looks like paper mache or like macrame or whatever you call it, but like those folding paper sculptures that people do. I can't remember the like name of it right now, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. And then the single ones actually have a ton like more swatches than the like combined ones do. And like I said, all of the items in this pack just they all come in like an insane amount of swatches. So yeah, there's a ton of swatches on the lights. We also did get a wall light as well. We got this wall light, which is just a nice plain little wall light, very nice looking. I'm assuming that the interior of it lights up, which is great. We didn't get any like really big floor lamps. We did get this one, which is kind of cool looking, I guess, and you could probably size it up if you wanted to, but this is a little big. I might use the tool mod to just size it up a little bit and like make a halfway in between size. So yeah, this is actually a very cool looking light though. And then we did get one small little table lamp, and the only thing about this lamp that changes is like the base of it. So yeah, just a nice little plain lamp that you can put basically anywhere if you really wanted to. Okay, and then moving on to probably one of the biggest pieces, or like biggest, I don't know, I guess like parts of the build buy, I guess I should move on to that. But yeah, so I was going to tell you guys about the modular part of it first, but let me tell you about the other things first before we get on to that, because there's a lot to discuss when it comes to the modular furniture. But yeah, we do have we have 5 desks. 2 of them are modular, but then we also have these 3 desks, which are kind of a little bit more like drafting desks. So we have this one that's literally a specialized designer desk. So this one you wouldn't use in any other setting really, other than maybe having someone that's really into drawing or like really into drafting or designing, I guess. So it wouldn't make sense to just have in a regular house, if that makes sense. So yeah, we have that desk. Then we also have the Studious Retro desk, which is just a very nice, plain, normal, like looking desk. And I love the fact that kind of this looks like it can like lift up the top, if that makes sense. Obviously it won't happen in The Sims, but it's a nice little touch. And we also got a new laptop as well. I guess I should mention that. So yeah, the whole laptop is like yellow for some reason, and then like the back of it and the keys like around the keyboard changes and the mouse changes. So you can have like a pink leopard print laptop if that's something that you would like for whatever reason. And then we also have the Slabs on Sticks modern desk solution, which looks really nice. I can already see someone that builds like I do, where I build with a lot of clutter, just putting like a ton of things on top of this shelf, and maybe like having like a bunch of plants on top of it or something like that. That would be so cool. But yeah, it does have a bunch of different swatches, just plain white, plain black, and then some wood swatches as well, which also looks very nice. We do have a few coffee tables as well. We have this one, which is the It's Good to Be Square coffee table. It's good to be square, yes. It's the Good to Be Square coffee table. And again, just a bunch of different swatches. I love, like, it almost looks like it has like a granite top to it, which looks very nice. And this small table actually has a like similar top to it, so it kind of matches it, which is great. That's like, I think, an end table. And then we have it looks like a boat coffee table as well. So again, with that almost like granite looking top to some of the swatches, which looks very nice. And then we have the Crumber Batch. Wow, the Crumber Batch. Wow. Why? That's not what it says. It says the Crumb Catcher end table. I can't read. Good grief. But yeah, so we have the Crumb Catcher end table as well. Bunch of different swatches. And then we actually get into the dining room stuff. I was going to start talking about modular stuff again, but not yet. So we do have 2 new not coffee tables, dining tables. We have Tably McTable Face, the table, and we have the Rock Steady 6-legged table. So this one again looks like it has a granite like top to it, which is so nice. I've seen this in like so many IRL homes, so having something like it in the game is really great. And then this one is just a nice plain wooden table, very nice. I love the legs on this one as well. So yeah, those are the 2 dining tables that we got. We also got a few different like clutter decoration pieces. These kind of look like interior design magazines. Some really weird, I don't know, statue type things. I don't know why you would have something like this, but yeah, you can have a really weird statue looking thing. We have a little like Lana the llama, and then a forbidden cereal bowl. Why? I don't know why they chose that for a name, but yeah, we have that. Like a really big bowl that you can just put on a table, and then we just have some more like drafting things and a little llama statue. Very cute. We also have some bathroom items. So they kind of tried to apparently put something in the pack for every room. So if you had a job to like renovate a bathroom, you have a few new items to play with, or like a bedroom or living room or like kitchen or something. So there's kind of something for every room, if that makes sense. So we didn't get a new shower or a new toilet because we definitely needed another toilet, obviously. But yeah, we didn't get a new shower or toilet, but we did get 2 new sinks. These are actually supposed to like mount on the wall, but I have moved objects on, so they're just floating. But yeah, we do get 2 new sinks, and we also got 2 new bathtubs as well, and I love these. They look so nice, and I don't know, I love this one especially with like the 4 legs and stuff. Very nice, very modern. Can totally see this as a like central piece to a big bathroom or something. But yeah, I think that's all of the furniture apart from all of the modular things that we got. So if you go into your search bar and you type in, not nodular, modular, if I can spell, yeah, just type in modular, and then you'll be brought to this. Now this is literally a catalog of all of the modular items that we have in the game. And there's a ton of things. There's things like a coffee table. So these are actually coffee tables that you can join as many of them together as you would like. If you wanted to have a coffee table that's this big, you can have a coffee table that's that big. I don't know why you would want a coffee table this big, to be honest, but you can have one. And yeah, so if you click on the item, it'll actually highlight the main item. So just hover over one and you'll see a like flashing outline on the first item that you place down. So if you click on that, you can actually move the whole thing around, and that's going to be important later. But yeah, so those are coffee tables that you can layer together. We also have another one, which is this one. That one's a little bit more like wooden, normal, just kind of something that you could use anywhere. This one is a little bit more modern and kind of like rounded, if that makes sense. So we have a lot of things that are square edged like that one. And then we also have a bunch of items that are more round. So like rounded corners. So we have this one with, again, just a bunch of different colors. So yeah, this looks really cute. I love like doing it like that way. Looks really nice. But we also have some modular desks that will snap to basically anything. So we have things like this, which is actually, this is actually a thing that I just put together. These are 2 dresses that we have. We do have modular dresses as well. So these are just 2 dresses that I put together, the rounded dresser and a get your drawers off the floor full-sized edition. So yeah, these are just 2 dresses that I put together. We also have 2 like display cases type thingies that I just got out of the pack filtering. But yeah, we have 2 like display things like that would snap like really nicely to a desk, for example. I'm just using this as an example, but having things like this could be a really nice desk, like built-in desk space if you had everything like matching and stuff. And like, you know, you could make a really nice, like, I don't know, like built-in unit kind of looking thing. So yeah, we have like 2 desks that are modular. I think this one is probably my favorite because, I don't know, I just like the shape of it. I like the shape and the swatches of it a lot. So yeah, you can slot different items to either side of it and play around with like different configurations. We also have this one, which is, I think this is supposed to be like an end table. So like at the end of a bed, or like actually used as bedside tables, because they're really nice and low down, so they're not super high or super big. And obviously you can slot a few of them together if you wanted to do something. And these are actually also end tables. They're actually called end tables. They're simply squared end tables. So yeah, you can make some really fun things with these, you guys. I'm so excited to play around with all of this stuff. You have no idea. And we also have a just regular hallway table. The word that I'm not going to say, hallway table. So yeah, we have a nice little hallway table, bunch of different swatches and everything like that. We also have some TV units. So this is actually a TV unit. Obviously, I just slotted everything together so they all move together, because that middle one, the one that's actually flashing, is the first one that I put down. So if I click on this, I can separate them. So those are like the square ones. So we have a nice square TV table, like TV console together. And we have a more like rounded one as well that I could probably make matching if I wanted to. But these are the ones that are actually on the floor. Then you have ones that are actually wall mounted units. So yeah, these are all, they look exactly the same as the floor mounted ones, and you can move them as high or as low as you want to. But yeah, they're basically just wall mounted versions of those tables. And then we have all of these different shelves. Now, these shelves are kind of like, they could be multi-purpose. You could use them anywhere you wanted to, really. Like in a kitchen with some kitchen clutter in it. I mean, all of these things, like these boxes, all of these boxes that you can see right here, I've actually placed. Like, I've actually placed them in these, like, little cabinets or, like, little cubby holes. So, yeah, I've placed all of these down. So you can just delete them and place other things in there if you wanted to. But, yeah, they're all different pieces, and I've all slotted all of them to like this one thing, so I can move everything around if I wanted to. I love that they've added that feature, so if you build and you put something like half a tile too far to the left, you don't have to go through and individually move every single piece. You can just pick up the whole thing and move it wherever you want to. But as you can see, these are all different items, like different things. So I tried to put them down in different swatches so that you could see, you know, they're all different pieces. Like everything here is different pieces. That's a really small, tiny, like just square cabinet. And there's a bunch of different pieces to all of these, you guys. You can play around and make so many different things. And then the other thing that I wanted to show off is something that I know a lot of people have been really excited about from the trailers and everything, and those are actually these shoes. So unfortunately they do come like in pairs, like in 2 pairs. You don't have just 1 pair of shoes, there's like 4 of them, but there are 4 different ones. So 2 that are a little bit more like, I guess, male, traditionally male shoes, and then 2 that are more traditionally female shoes, so more like high heels and stuff like that, and then 2 that are more like sneakers and stuff like that. So there is a little bit of variety, and obviously all of them have different swatches, so you can go through and you can like put down 2 of technically the same item, but just use different swatches and have them look different. So you can also rotate them around if that's something that you want to do, so make your closets look as different as you'd like. And then there's also the like hanging pieces. So these actually will work as closets. So if you go to your Sims, you can actually click on these things and like change their outfits. So all of these hanging clothes that we have, they actually work as closets. Now unfortunately the shoes don't work the same way that the base game shoe racks do. So you can't click on them and like designate, you know, whether your Sims will just wear slippers in the house or go bare feet. That I think that came with an update for, I think, Snowy Escape, so where you can actually choose what your Sims will wear in the house, whether they wear shoes or whatever. So these actually don't work like that, unfortunately. And I'm hoping that the Sims team do think about that and kind of like correct it in a future patch or something. But these outfits actually work as clothing. So not clothing, but like as dresses. So you can put these on, like, you can put just this rack, for example. I'm trying to separate these. But yeah, you can put just this thing, for example, in a bedroom, and that could be their wardrobe. It would be totally fine. This would be this will be so nice for like space saving, or like small homes or something like that. You could do something like this and have a cute little wardrobe piece or whatever. So yeah, all of these function as wardrobes. You can click on them, use them, and they're also like reversible, so you can like swap them around. So it kind of like, it makes them look different without actually using a different piece, if that makes sense. So I can swap one around and it doesn't look like you're just repeating the same item over and over again. So that's really, really great. I mean, this one especially, if you turn it around, it looks like a totally different item. So that's very nice and something I'm really glad that they did. And yeah, I'm hoping they'll add more stuff like that in future packs as well. And I'm hoping they'll go back and actually like update the base game one. So I'm hoping they'll actually go back and update these base game like clothing racks as well to also function as dresses, kind of like the way these do, so that your Sims can actually use those and they're not just decorative. But yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to show you guys from Build Buy. Oh yeah, there's two more things. We have these like just decorative storage spaces, so they can't actually do anything with them. They're literally just decorative shelves, but yeah, they do come in some fun colors. Very nice for like kids' rooms. And then we also got this cute little play tent, but I think you guys have seen this thing like everywhere. So yeah, your Sims kids and toddlers can actually play in this. Pets can nap in it as well. And then adult Sims or like teenager Sims, I'm assuming as well, can also interact with it in the sense that they can scare the kids or the toddlers that play in it. So yeah, there's some fun, a little bit of fun family gameplay. But yeah, that's basically everything for the Build Buy overview, you guys. This has been a very long video. I'm sorry it's like almost 50 minutes long. It's insane. But yeah, there was so much to talk about and so much to show off that I'm sorry it's been so long, but also kind of not sorry. But yeah, let me know what you think about all of the Build Buy items. Let me know what you think about this video, if you'd be interested in seeing some more like overview videos in the future for other packs as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a like, and if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And remember to turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. Like I said, I will have a Creator Sim overview out either later today or tomorrow. I'm kind of thinking about maybe uploading a build later today, so keep your eyes out for that. Obviously, I will be doing a lot of building with this pack. And then I'm also thinking about doing a gameplay overview where I'm going through the career with you guys. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that as well. But I hope you're all having a great day and a great start to your week. And I'll talk to you in my very next video. Bye everyone.